Hello and welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging. This is Hardwired Island, and eventually we'll actually have a full house tonight. How's everybody doing? Have we watched any new movies since we talked last week? We've got let me see here. I watched a terrible movie, Ghost Stories, the 2017 one. Nobody watch it. Nobody watch it. It's bad. It's real bad. It's a like, oh, it was all a dream, but it was a coma. Oh, and everything was just like left loose with no endings. It was just terrible. Don't watch it. Anybody watch good movies?
I watched a good movie, Death
Oh.
of a Unicorn. It's super, unexpectedly fun.
Okay.
A fun little spooky season watch.
Fun little spooky watch.
Yeah, if you
that's
like
A24. They've done well.
If you're more of a traditionalist and you don't really like your genres mixing, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're okay with that, then it's a pretty unapologetic blend of genres.
That sounds pretty fun. I know A24 also has The Endless as being a really good one for a spooky watch. Melissa, did you manage to get Shaun of the Dead going?
No, not yet. We watched a few since last week. Most recent one was the original The Blob.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Original.
Which was, I thought it was fun watching, and I don't say this big fun of it, but it was fun seeing the switch over to a miniature where you've got the blob coming out of a little miniature version of a building or something, and I think I enjoyed it. Effects. Yeah.
I love that.
So it was fun. I don't know that I'd seen it. And it was fun. And I've been enjoying just different things that we've been watching that have been different decades and, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's some really good old horror movies and old sort of classic films. And it is, some of the practical effects don't hold up, but it's still so fun and silly.
It's super fun.
Planet 9 from Outer Space, right? Where they just use a plate attached to a string or something for the spaceship, wasn't it? I want to say that's the one that did it first.
And it's just so creative, all of the things that they came up with to do all of the visual effects and sound effects and all of those things. It's not bad. A lot of stuff went into it, and there's way more effort that goes into some CGI that doesn't look good. So
yeah,
give me a little miniature building with some ooze coming out of it.
Looking at you, Batman Forever, and that giant two-faced coin that you threw down a hole digitally was terrible.
Yeah.
I remember this. It's okay. It's a very specific memory from my childhood.
you seem to have some issues with that filed away in whenever we talk about bad things, pulling that one out.
Bad CGI. I gotcha. I know that example. Derek, I know you just got back from holidays. Did you watch any good movies on the plane ride?
I watched John Wick 1 through 3 on one of the flights. It was just, I was like, I can't sleep. I don't trust people in public, so I can't sleep on planes. So I just, I wouldn't consider that cinema, more just kind of brain draining, because karate fighting with pistols.
Plane
that is a huge.
I was expecting somebody to tap me on the shoulder, or to call over me that's too violent. You shouldn't be watching that in public. And I would have turned around and been like, say another word to me and I will throw you out of the window. I don't like lying.
I made the mistake one time and this was very poor planning on my part, but I was like, I'm going to be on a cross-country flight. What should I download that I haven't watched in a while? And I very, very dumbly downloaded Lost.
Oh wow.
And immediately was like, I shouldn't watch episode 1 while on a plane.
You just fast forward that part. You just read the cliff notes.
Yeah, just skip to season 4 when it starts getting really complicated and confusing.
Mystery box. Yeah, it's that show had such potential, but they didn't plan anything, and it showed. just collapsed in the end.
Planning's for nerds.
Oh yeah.
I watched until Mary of the Hobbits got killed off.
Where are we?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the number one
He
line.
was. Wait. He was the
rocker.
He's Charlie.
He was the rocker. Yeah.
Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie.
Yes.
His
Someone
backstory
has watched it recently.
Yeah, his backstory was he was part of like some sort of British band, right? And his brother got into drugs, like hard drugs, but he refused until one night it just broke because like his brother was just treating him like shit. And then he got into hard drugs. And then his brother sold his piano that his mom got him.
So we're giving all of the spoilers for Lost. I hope the spoiler warning went up.
You've had a while to watch Lost at this point.
Dude, like I remember my sister religiously watching that and being like being a kid, phenomenon. I had to like sit with her watching it because I don't have remote privileges, you know, like being the youngest.
Yeah.
So,
but that is how that hierarchy works.
Lost yet, but I keep meaning to. Like, I've heard such awesome things about it.
Well,
it was a really good.
It's an interesting
show.
Period of
like,
time. Yeah.
From the perspective of like characters and like how they structured the episodes around like different characters and kind of showing their like backstory and like all of those things. Like it was.
But they did do that annoying thing, which Stranger Things does as well, where they're never going to kill the original cast, but any new character that gets introduced in a season, chances are they're dead. Like, yeah, and then you just can't get attached to anyone.
Yeah, it's like. Sorry.
I'm going to come from chat because it feels like we need to be giving Kipser a little nonsense for liking practical effects and I've never seen The Thing.
I cannot believe
Never seen The Thing?
Never seen The Thing?
What is wrong with you?
Bringing this up now.
Okay.
I thought we got away from that.
It's literally a month to do it. It's the scary month. This is like there's just no excuse whatsoever.
Welcome back, Derek. Good job.
For like half of the people in.
I literally watch this at least once a year because it's so phenomenal. See, look, you're being blurred out because your shame is on.
Getting blurred out.
The internet is mad at Gibson.
I mean, all right. Hold on. I'll watch it eventually.
Nope. See, your camera won't unblur you until you commit. You lack
until
conviction.
you promise.
You gotta watch it, man.
I feel like turning to the side helped you at one point when you were.
Oh yeah.
Turn to the side where the movie is playing and just watch it.
Really. Laughing and moving is not helping me do this.
Well, I mean,
yeah, all right.
The opportunity was there. Chat was holding you accountable for that.
Yeah,
and
chat is remembering. I can't believe I'm getting called out on this.
Good job, chat. Good job, chat. We had a couple people making sure that somebody.
I'm petty enough to call this out once a week. Every time you ask me a random question, I'm not going to think of a real answer. I'm just going to say, have you watched The Thing yet?
This is going to be the weekly thing.
Every Tuesday now.
The weekly, The Thing. Have you watched The Thing?
Oh man, it's bad. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Came back.
Hey.
My camera hates me too. All right. We'll think about Tuesday. Okay, so technically I am going to the Garbage concert on Tuesday. So I did Monday. Yeah, I'm going to the Garbage concert on Monday, so I took some extra days off work, so I could watch it on Tuesday.
Let's open your calendar on stream and watch it. Pencil it
No. We're not getting our garbage tickets.
I think there's plenty of approximately 2 hour windows of time between now and next Tuesday that you could fit in. Movie watch.
Oh man, I could, yes,
Cool. We can move on with the game now. We got that commitment. We're good. We're good.
Right. We're good. We've done enough. All right. You guys kind of watch as an eccentric woman with hair designed to look like a Gallardian Rapidash bounces in front of the screen. Yo, any painters out there? We got you. Splash Damage has all the specialty equipment and awesome paint options you could ever want or ever dream of. We got your brushes, rollers, apparel, and safety equipment on the side over there of our store. And you kind of see behind her, she's got buckets of paint on one side and a ton of like giant rollers, huge paint brushes, as well as normal sized ones. You can get your holographic paint, your iridescent paint, your glowing and flowing paints, your neon colors, your food flavored paint, your LED filled paints, all on this side of the shop as well. And as this woman kind of waves her hands around, showing different samples and spills across the floor of various sort of experimental paint styles. We are also open to commissions. Any highly experimental ideas you want to see come to fruition, we are down to try to make a paint out of it. She then grabs an open can of paint that is on the floor next to her and lobs the paint at the camera. Neon green slime starts to sort of slime down the screen, reminiscent of 90s television. Let's be clear here. We are Nickelodeon slime referencing. And then Max Babylon wipes his hand across the screen and the slime gets pushed aside. His bright LED blacked subscribed glasses fill the screen as he leans in. Hey, Maximal Progress Party people! The heralds of the technological singularity walk among us, and we just need to open our eyes to find them to achieve our maximal technological progression as a human race, and you could be part of my team. How do I know this? Well, Team Dum Dum or Team Sparkle Doom ! If you have to, found a bucket of information from what they stole of Apiary Labs. Those knuckleheads found some awesome, though probably conspiracy crap. I mean, who would believe this? About the cartel and being connected to Apiary and some financial stuff. They were experimenting on 54 LAR, the Apiary was, and we're thinking of getting its alleged mind whammy ability to send subliminal messaging out of onto their screens to make everybody like happy hive workers. We'll see if this weird ass conspiracy theory is true, but I don't think I'm gonna believe this one. I mean, this ain't no 5G virus shot. The archaeology towers are probably going to be like just happy workers anyway, and the promenade have always been problem people as far as I know. I mean, they didn't conform to the hive, so whatever. They'll probably go crazy if this is true and get hit by this video, and we won't have to be talking about them anymore. That sounds pretty good. They did find out a bunch of the Team Dum Dum, did find out a bunch more about some financial stuff and other boring things. If you want those details, you can become a Patreon member and I will personally send you a message. Now, get this. I think Apiary was scared because they pushed out an update to all local systems. Because they, were wrecking our deity 54 LAR. So everything went dark. I didn't even know if anyone in the hive can actually hear me or is getting these messages from my awesome podcast content. Anyway, they shored up a bit and all the painting teams got ready to paint the sky or rock climb the world. They kept yelling all sorts of weird sayings like that for some reason. Maybe I should crash this painting party and see if we can get some more recruits for our important cause. The Singularist. Max out. And as the screen goes black, this camera zooms over to a frantic promenade filled with painters in getting directed to specific segments of the sky by Bakiet, up kind of on his little scaffolding pedestal as Team Sparkle Doom Crisis, ! Gets yelled at. You got a huge section of sky in front of you. And you're hearing the wee-hoo, wee-hoo of the Keep Up Patrol as you know they are going to bear down on you shortly. So, we are going to start a extremely difficult paint competition. You guys will be trying to paint with this paint that Professor J has provided, and Professor J let you guys know that this is smart paint. Splash Damage has provided, and what it does is it allows blue light to go through, so that sky that you usually have should work normally. However, any other wild sort of images or weird stuff that they're trying to display will get blocked by the paint and you'll only see the picture. So the night sky is going to be a painted sky forever, but you will get your daylight just fine. You guys have your rollerblades on. What are we thinking for? Are you just going to get colors? You got giant rollers if you want them. We're going to full on the Squid Kids, this kind of setting.
I feel like that was probably what the vote was. Although as you were talking, I was like, Starry Night.
You could do Starry Night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you're going for like an on the nose kind of a thing. Like we're also doing the whole like perimeter, circumference, whatever that would be,
but
like the whole thing.
There's probably 100 different painting groups. You're getting a section of the sky to paint.
Okay.
So you're not doing it alone. You have called out to all the artists in the promenade. You've called out to all the artists in sort of the Sishin district. And you do see people like on the ground, sort of with the sidewalk chalk, drawing out some ideas for what they're planning on doing. This paint is, once it's dried, not Keepa's standard cleaning methods, it isn't going to work anymore. Well, it's wet, it's vulnerable, but as soon as it dries, it will be there permanently. So whatever you choose to make will be a part of the promenade forever until it gets deconstructed.
So I think it could be rad if we did like a neon colored splashy Starry Night kind of a thing. What do you guys think? What ideas do you have?
I think that's a really good idea, Bloodbright says as she looks over to the Keepa security man, only half paying attention.
Oh yeah. You can hear the wee wee in sort of in the background, and you can see the little like white Keepa security golf cart teams start to come through. You know that there's probably going to be some, what are they called? Officer-friendly androids with them, which are extreme cleaning androids. Yeah.
Right.
And your standard Keepa safety patrol officers. So it'll probably be a combination. And by probably, I mean, it will be a combination of these officers.
You know, we could also do is like do one of those like 3D pictures where you have to like look through it to see the thing.
Oh, I can never do those.
I can never do that.
That would be very that would
really
be
cool.
So cool.
But I can never do those. How will we know if we've done them right?
You can in your imagination.
Maybe if it's like up in the sky, you can't help but to look through it, and then maybe it would work.
I've tried it so many ways, though.
I know. In real life, never ever experienced it.
I literally have tried so many fucking ways, and I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm that
I've
guy
never been
from
able to do it
Mallrats.
either.
Like that's who I am.
My brother could always do the like cross-eyed, see the hidden 3D
my God.
image, but I never could. That is a very 90s thing too.
Right?
Those books were so big in the 90s.
Yeah, no, I'm self-role-playing now.
Yeah.
Kowboi Frezh?
Oh yeah, like to build off of that Starry Night thing, we should just add, like I don't know about how much you guys, you know a lot about Earth culture, but we can add like that big lizard guy. What he shoots fire from his mouth?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
King Kong.
Goshzilla.
Yeah, Goshzilla. We should add Goshzilla in there. Destroying Apiary Inc. in this like Starry Night rendition of it with all these neon colors. That'd be so cool.
That's like the backdrop.
It would be pretty easy to have like the little apiary trifecta of towers being stomped on by Godzilla in sort of, so the Starry Night would be, are you thinking neon or a proper rendition, and would then the art style of Godzilla and the towers be a different style so it pops out, or blended in?
Goshzilla, Kipser.
Goshzilla.
What did you say? Invisible?
In the arcology.
We're painting something that's invisible.
No, I was being a smartass.
I mean, you could do like glow in the dark paint so that at nighttime the Godzilla and the arcology towers appears.
Oh, that's
but
a
in
good
the
idea.
day,
yes.
Like inner Starry Night, so the day is Starry Night, and
right,
the night is
I think.
All right.
I think we've got a plan.
If you have a plan, the keep a security
blood will go to Vin because our Godfrey is going to be trying to help with that.
Yes, so we are going to do a standard painting competition, but instead of you teaming up, working against a rival painting team, it's going to be you guys against a cleaning robot team. So they're going to try to destroy and clean, which is their painting, over top of yours. Sabotage still is paint and sabotage, and it's going to start at a difficulty 10. Sabotage does scale it higher, and then you guys will have, we're going to say best of 5 rounds as this happens, and you can you can get away with punching
sabotage
people.
But Kipsar, I'm so sorry, I had a question.
Yes.
The last session, Bloodroid had gone to the head of her gang and asked for some bodies to join this, and that was given to them. I'm wondering if I have their support in this moment.
Okay, so yes, we did RP that. Mechanically, that gave you the... Oh, Derek, you also have 1 prep point, just because everybody did a thing and got a prep point.
Okay,
yes.
thank
Mechanically,
you.
it gave you a prep point, and you guys also have 1 group prep point. Also, the audience, 3 audience point is 1 group prep point, so you can use it how you will.
Sweet.
And we are out of those from last time.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, as sort of Basquiat and Professor J stand on the scaffolding, directing this massive art project for everybody in the entire ward to come together and build to block the screens and save people from potentially being turned into mind zombies. You did level up. Yes, Derek, you did level up as well. You're right. I did forget that. Which means if you look at, oh, excellent, you are there. Let me just pop that up for you. There you go, real quickly for you. So you can add some specialties as well, and I've completely derailed myself. Hold on, pulling it back. Keep It Security is coming around. We're going to do popcorn initiative. So we're going to say one of you guys can go first, and we'll go from there. And you have Professor J and Basquiat up on their scaffolding, directing the loud boom of music playing as Pantone just sort of hacks into the speakers around and just blares the music. So your wee-oo is suddenly drowned out as everybody just clicks on their rollerblades and starts hitting the sky. And you guys do it as well. So who would like to take the first action, and would you want to do a paint action or a sabotage action?
I can go first because I don't have anything super complicated. Sabotage, and I was going to try and slash the tires of the van to slow them down.
All right, so as these little golf carts get closer and closer, Blood Riot, that sounds like a tough, I'm just gonna so it is going to be a sabotage of 2d6 plus your tough versus, unless you would like to use quick.
No, I'd love to use tough, and I wonder if I might, if this feels like martial arts to you.
I don't
know it's totally okay. I'd just be a jerk if I didn't ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Always ask, because I'll give it to you more often than not. But knife fighting and martial arts, like, to me, it's just. But then you got nunchucks and sai. I will give you. Yes, I will give you your martial arts.
You're the best.
Right, I know, so I am.
It's 2d6 plus my tough plus my martial arts.
Yes, and you're gonna roll against a DC 10 defense. Okay. As you see these little golf carts and their safety patrols with their little batons, they're trying to like whack you on the wrist to make you drop your knife as you zip by on your rollerblades, slashing at their tires. What are you rolling?
So my
2d6 plus tough, bonus plus martial arts.
12 total.
12 total. So you manage to zip by, speeding on your rollerblades, maybe like kneeling down close to the ground, so you pick up speed and make yourself a small target as you slash at these tires, bringing their DC for when they're trying to clean up to an 11. All right.
Also, I have an ability that I don't know if it comes into play right now, but I have, like a Street Fighter threat thing. Opponents within melee range have disadvantage on their first action if they're within melee range of me.
Interesting.
So I, given that I moved up close, I don't know if that triggers.
Well, the sort of the crux of it is whether or not I would consider this a combat or because we're running competition rules,
right.
Would this be considered a fight? Okay, I will say you're saying a disadvantage on the first action?
Disadvantage, that's what it says. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So the first person to go on my side, you'll probably have to remind me, will have disadvantage on their action.
Okay. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, me too. All right. Chat, yell at us if we forget in a few seconds. Now, this is Popcorn Initiative, so Blood Riot. Who would you like to go next?
D3.
D3. So, Derek, you have... All good. It's all good. It's all good. Derek, you find yourself, last time you remember anything, you were at the top of the Oligarch Towers. You were like in the HVAC section, sending out false news about keeping manufacturing to cause chaos within them. And then you like got a warning sign on your like HUD in your eyes.
Yeah, I was downloading the Doors 12 or Doors 11 update.
Your Doors 11 update, and it was crashing, and it was causing your was it Crystal Pepsi cooling system to malfunction, so you overheated. And had to power down. So when you wake up, you find yourself in sort of this underground basement, and you realize that you are in the Sky Painter's base, which you've been at before. Someone clearly carried you back down here. You see next to you an unconscious human you don't recognize. No idea who this person is. But they are definitely passed out, and you hear the booming of music overhead. As you kind of go up this ladder, the Greco-Roman fountain right next to you, you see your friends kind of just like getting up on this wall. You can see sort of a chalk outline on the ground of this like Starry Night plus Godzilla plus Alcology Towers. So clearly you got an idea of what they're going to do. You have an action. You see Keepa Manufacturing has been slightly slowed down by the slashing of their tires as Blood Riot speeds away. And then she notices you and yells at you, and you got the opportunity to do your action.
Before I went upstairs, though, I did draw a curly handlebar mustache on the unconscious human with Sharpie.
Very good.
So that's very important to know.
Kowboi Frezh, when you go back down to your friend Dan, you will notice that there is an inked-on curly mustache that was not there before. For when you get back down there.
I'm gonna stroke my chin and add
oh my god! All right.
Add like a eye patch with a.
You have to remember to do that after the painting competition.
So that's
D3.
much cleaner than what I wanted.
He's just gonna end up with penises all over his face, later, isn't he? Like, that's what you guys are all thinking, isn't it?
Yep.
I put a mustache.
Well, I was.
So wait.
Sorry, it's D3's turn right now.
Okay.
Sorry,
I just was giving him context because he was missing. Also, Coolio seems to have sat down and be locked in a league game right now, right next to you, and clearly tuned out the
Legions of Lancers.
Legions of Lancers.
I may have gone with a legit name. Legion of Lancers game right now, as his like noon timer went off for his group game.
Okay, so what's the distance of the enemy from our location? Like,
they're pretty much right there. The sabotage of slashing their tires doesn't really stop them. They are going to be part of the initiative and start cleaning up or start sabotaging you back.
So I know, like, when it comes to the painters, there's not really like, there's like no, you don't have to like present like a license or a certificate showing that you can participate. But I'm wondering if the cleaning crew does have to have, like, I'm basically trying to use my bureaucracy specialty to like stall them by being like, "Hey, do you have a license to work here? Let me see your certificate license." You know how they do in London.
Okay,
you need
so
a license
this
for a certificate for a.
This sounds like a sabotage, which means it will be a DC 10. It does sound like you are doing a bullshit, which is...
I specialize in that too.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing a social action bullshit as your sabotage. So that would be like 2d6 plus cool. The setting is hostile, which actually does, I believe, make it more difficult. So we will give you disadvantage on your roll because it is a hostile environment and they're not going to believe you, but you might be able to sabotage and stall them up.
Oh, they're not going to believe me even though I'm not with
No,
the group?
but that's the thing, is they're not likely to believe you. But you can, you can totally roll well enough that they're going to stop for a moment to think about it.
And you're going to roll well enough because the game wants to welcome you back.
Not how that works at all. Okay.
Come on, roll double 6.
Okay, so this is bullshit. Can I take bureaucracy in combination with that?
Your bullshit is like a trait ability, right? And then the
bullshit and
bureaucracy
are both under specialties. The only traits that I have at the moment, because I didn't get a chance to finish my level up, are "Hey, I know you," and then "Mind over matter."
Okay, I'll give it to you. It's a boost to defense or a boost to attack with bullshit.
It's just 2d6 plus cool. Oh, hold on. What happened to my?
That's not a trait. All right, we'll say your bullshit is going to be a cool. Yes. So I would say add bureaucracy to that, and I think we're talking about the same thing. We're just it's been a little while.
And then because that's a disadvantage, do I have to roll a third dice and take the lower?
Yes. So
okay, then it would be
one of your dice.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay. So I got exactly 10 with my +4. I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Okay, so with that, and they give you, like, you see hustling out of these golf cars now that the tires are slashed, rollerblades shockingly clicking into their shoes and or like their robot feet are elevating and wheels are appearing underneath them as you come up and start kind of throwing out this official language. You're well dressed.
Sorry, gentlemen, but you cannot be allowed in this facility without the proper certification and licensure. We also must verify that your equipment is meeting all safety protocols and is currently valid through these particular dates and from this particular factory.
And you see like 2 robots, one of them officer friendly 1 and the other one officer friendly 2, kind of like, zzz, zzz, zzz. We don't understand. We are fully certified. Please accept our ping. And they seem to like you have confounded the 2 robots as they are extreme rule followers and are believing what you're saying. The humans like look a little bit at you, like what you're wearing and everything, but you have sabotaged them. So they are more on the difficulty scale to clean. As you've delayed them. However, nobody started painting yet, and you do need to actually paint and get paint points, just as an FYI. Derek, who would you like to go in the popcorn initiative afterwards?
We'll do Sweet.
Sweet. All right.
Okay, so I am thinking that I've got Earth Culture.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Television, because that would be how I know about Goshzilla.
Starry Night would be Earth Culture, and Television would be Goshzilla. You're right. Yep.
And then I also have Marketing, that I would have seen a marketing poster for the Goshzilla franchise of media.
Or smelling the bullshit, but we'll accept it.
Okay. I'm just up to a +3 with that. Does rollerblading count with the painting?
Yeah, so that's going to give you an advantage on one of your dice because you're rollerblading painting. So yes.
Okay. And then I also have Cat Burglar, which gives me advantage on rolls to climb, scale, leap over, or otherwise whatever. And I feel like rock climbing the world counts as scaling something. Because I'm scaling.
We're committing to rock climbing the world. Yes, that counts.
I get
which
it.
means you would have 2 advantages.
Okay.
Actually, it does stack. Like it's not just like a 1 advantage means 1 dice. You actually do get more and more.
Damn,
if you
4
can
dice.
convince. Yeah,
Hell
she gets to roll 4 dice and take the highest 2.
Okay, so I rolled them straight so that I would get like advantage on one and advantage on the other. So that gives me a 5 and a 3.
Okay.
So I had two high on one roll and 2 low on the other. So I rolled it. I rolled it clean. Okay, so that's a 3, 4, 5, 6,
11.
I'll trust your math.
You said a 5,
Yeah.
a 3, and then you had a +3, right?
Yeah.
So that is 11.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys as D3 and Blood Riot are running Interference Suite, you start your rollerblades up, touch that vertical surface of the sky. You get the fizz of like electricity as you hit the sort of the LED screen, and your connection between the magnets on your rollerblades kicks up, and you zoom all the way up. Your skills with cat burglary and rollerblading allowing you to outline exactly what you and your friends had sketched down on that chalk outline, knowing what you want to do and where to paint it. And even already this black paint that you're using by Professor J's splash damage contact is, you can see it sticking almost like tar to these screens. It's not going to be easy to come off.
Is it called Smart Paint because it's Wi-Fi enabled?
It could be if you wanted something for this. Are you fishing for a roll or are you fishing for a joke? Neither.
Both.
Okay. Both. I mean, there is LED paint. If you guys wanted to mix in some of the other random paint styles, we can talk about it. Something could be Wi-Fi paint. This whole splash damage whole thing is that they do experimental paint that's just wacky. If you can justify or create a use for it, we can talk. But Sweet, you've got this beautiful like layout happening, filling up your entire sort of section of the sky. Who would you like to throw it to?
I'm trying to think about kind of the
rotation.
Because like, how many cleaner bots are there? Because
5. So there's 2 bots and 3 patrol officers.
And then if she were to give it to me, that means they would all have to go in a row, essentially, right?
They would all get to go twice.
Twice.
Because they would, give it to themselves. Yeah. So I'm probably strategically going to throw it to them.
Okay.
That sounds good.
And then you can wrap up the round.
So, the first patrol officer, the drone's slightly delayed by D3. The first keep a patrol officer sort of zooms up towards the sky, coming up after Sweet, past Blood Riot and D3, and they're just going to pull out this giant...
Sorry, gets their disadvantage for this one.
Fair enough. They're going to pull out, you know what janitors use in school systems, which has the, like, oops, I just hit my mic, sorry, giant circular, like, scrubber that it cleans as they're pushing this machine on to clean the linoleum
like the floor
floor cleaner.
Floor scrub thing?
Yes. So
Yes.
they pull one of those
Yes.
out. Don't know the name, but we're going to call it a floor scrub. And they are activating their high pressure cleaner. So they are going to roll with disadvantage on this, and they are going to try to get rid of Sweet's work immediately. All right, so disadvantage. Let me see the order of these rolls. So I rolled a 2 and a 6, and then a 3. I should probably do these separately next time. Actually, I'm going to do, this is my disadvantage, and then this is my other roll. That makes it easier for me. So that is better. Okay, beautiful. So I got a 2 and a 2 and a 4. So that is 6 plus their ability is 10. So they are below, because of the 2 sabotages, they're below the required DC. So you see as they are starting to try to like rev up this high pressure cleaner, and they're just not able to get it going to start it. Then the second patrol officer is going to go, and he is going to pull out a like a sort of a sudsy liquid that he's going to try to throw up onto the screen, which is going to sabotage Sweet as she's trying to like skate around and fill in the paint. And Sweet, I need you to do a what is your... It does sound like a quick. What is your quick defense, please?
Sorry, that's my name. My quick defense is 11.
11, beautiful. So he is going to start this up. Ooh, 7, and I believe they have a +4 on this as well. So I meets it, beats it. Which means that we are going to find that Sweet has this sort of sticky soap suddenly slip into her gears on her rollerblades, which makes her go fast, but unfortunately makes control very difficult, as your sabotage is going to go up by 1. Now, the other issue is that... there is another 3 of them, as they are actually going to say Kowboi Frezh gets to go next. And then Kowboi Frezh is going to have to... Hey! Thank you. Kowboi Frezh is going to have to throw it back to them again afterwards, because they still have 3 more people.
But,
okay.
But we do have Cool, so he doesn't have to.
Has Cool finished his game, though? We'll see what Jeff says on his turn, if he chooses to go or not. But yes, Coolio, if he's ready, can get called in.
Perfect.
Okay. So I'm gonna start painting the sky.
Okay, we're doing a paint action. Your current DC is an 11 because of the successful sabotage.
Okay, so does the rollerblading I'm assuming not.
It gives you advantage on one of... Sorry. having rollerblades gives you advantage. If you also have the specialty, I do apologize, Melissa. I think you had a higher boost than I gave you. It would give you a bonus as well. But only having the rollerblades is a advantage to roll, which is what I want to make sure you guys get your proper benefits.
All right. So I have the rollerblading specialty, the art specialty, and then the television specialty. So
yep, we're giving the god. You guys get to explain to Jeff what you're painting when it's his turn, by the way. All right, that sounds good. Roll me those dice. 2d6 plus with the painting. Are you going to use clever or quick? Probably clever for your character.
Yes, clever.
Okay, got it.
All right, here we go, and this is with advantage.
One of them gets advantage. Yes.
Oh, geez. Okay, so that's a 6 and a 5 plus a 3, a 3, and a 1. That's 7. So that's 12. That's 18 total.
18 total. With advantage, it's not a boost. You don't add in that other dice.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a 6 and a 5. Or I rolled 6, 5, and a 4, and then I took, and then since it was
I see. Then yes. Oh my god, you just rolled that well. I'm gonna get trounced. All right, so as Sweet finishes the outline, Kowboi Frezh like wiggles in like a worm and just starts to roll around, causing that beautiful like brush pattern that you see on Starry Night. Just like by jumping his body into different spots to make that brush pattern on a large scale. And it works. It works really like beautifully with an 18. It's some of the best art you've seen as he just gets covered head to toe in blue. All right. So Kowboi Frezh, you have 3 other enemies and you're going to probably have to throw to them unless Coolio would like to join in. But if not, it's the enemies now.
Yeah, I mean, strategically, you can still throw it to the enemies so that they don't get to it twice.
Yeah, you
She'll
probably
give it to them anyway.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm just strategically.
I think strategically, we should make the strategic choice, and I'll popcorn it to one of the guards.
Okay.
How strategic of you.
How strategic. Beautifully strategic of you. The last human safety patrol officer is going to reduce all incoming damage, invasion of privacy, highly motivated. He's going to use highly motivated, and you see like safety videos appear projected on the wall all over the place as he is going to try to sabotage by kind of like covering some of where you're trying to draw with his video, so it's hard to see the distinct lines that you need to fill in. That is going to be at 2d6, not at disadvantage this time. Oh man, all right. I'm rolling a lot of 6 and 2s, so highs and lows. As he is going to add his tough to this one. Or no, I guess this would be his clever. That is going to be... Okay, so he gets... It's going to be clever defense from... Let me see here. D3, what's your clever defense? Because you're the one kind of engaging with the patrol security.
Plus B, but then I also have mind over matter trait, which gives me another one, so 4.
Oh, no, your defense is going to be different than that. Sorry, it is, where is it? Taking damage. It's like 8 plus a bunch of other things. Difficulty action is written. I'm just pulling up the rules really quickly.
I'm popping through my tabs.
Yeah. In the meantime, maybe Bloodright, what is your clever defense? Do you have that written down?
Service painted 2.
That is also your attack, not your defense. Okay, 1 second.
Then I must read. I'm sorry, my cool defense is 2. My clever defense is 1.
That's your attacks. That's when you're doing an action. Your defense is going to be
that should be in my specialty. right?
Your defense is going to be 7 to 11 normally.
Oh, okay. So would it be 7 plus 1? So I have clever defense as part of my specialties at 1.
Yeah, it is. That does sound right. Let me just grab player references. Player character sheets. So, yeah. Okay. So let's say it's 8. I beat that. So you guys watch as a Keepa Security is going to throw out their videos onto this screen, causing it to be hard to distinguish where your black lines are and where these areas that you need to paint are. And that is going to increase your sabotage number to 12 for your DC. And then the officer friendlies are going to push D3 out of the way. And they are going to start trying to clean up together. They will both try to pull out this sort of cleaning foam, and they're just going to, like, their legs start to rotate like they have little cleaning sponges on them as they stick to the wall and start to run around.
Did you still need my clever defense?
No, I grabbed Blood Riots. These two are just going to do painting actions at a DC 12, which is going to be a success on the first one and a failure on the second one. Okay, so you guys currently have 2 successes on your paint, and Keepa has, I believe, 1 success on their clean. So you guys are in the lead right now. Coolio. Your league game finishes. Roll me a d4 or any other dice that you have. Evens, you've won. Odds, you lost.
I rolled a 4 on a d4.
A 4 and a d4. Evens, you won.
You forget what day it is.
Yeah.
I was going to say he rolls nothing but a 6, so evens, he wins.
Yeah.
I rolled a d4 because I just wanted to test it out, theoretically.
And it still worked. Still Tuesday.
You just finished really well. High rank. Your skill points. You're probably in the top 100 on L5 in terms of player ranking.
Platinum,
and
of course.
Platinum for sure, or diamond. Diamond is higher than platinum?
100.
Top 50.
I'm on like a squad team. Come on, dog. It's like top 20 in the world, dog.
Top 20
Wait, if he's platinum, he's not very good. Doesn't it go like platinum, then
diamond,
diamond
right?
master?
Platinum.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
master.
What do I know?
Diamond,
Just saying
goes
words.
from platinum, diamond, master, grandmaster, or something. I don't know.
Okay, you're
Y'all
easily in the master category.
Your
friends
are embarrassing me in front of other people.
This is that meme of like, did
It's
you
like
win?
you don't know me at all. It's like you don't pay attention to any of my interests.
Did you win, son?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's just playing that
sports ball
game
game
again.
I did it, Dad. I scored all the runs.
All right. So Coolio, you guys are up on you've got 2 points in painting. We're going to do 5 rounds. Melissa, what are you guys trying to paint right now? You want to describe it?
We are doing a fluorescent colored Starry Night background. And then in the foreground, we have Goshzilla, who is unleashing fire on top of the building that we were just in most recently. And that is in glow-in-the-dark paint. So during the daytime, you see Starry Night. And during the nighttime, you see Goshzilla taking out this building. And D3 is doing
Goshzilla, but not Joshzilla.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
right there for you.
We didn't want to besmirch the name with this other thing. And D3 is throwing some like technology stuff into the paint as well, so that like
Big D is
it
back.
does.
Big D! Oh my God.
I finished installing Doors 11. My OS has been upgraded.
Wow. Right on. Okay. Okay, good. Because I heard 10 is not doing like security updates anymore. It just makes no sense unless they like unless you pay for it.
I
Just
pay
sounds
for
like
nothing.
Extortion, dog.
Say support. I don't understand.
Anyway, I'm gonna paint like all the lines and stuff. Like I'm gonna use me and Josh are gonna get up into the background. And you know how in like Starry Night you can see like all the brushstrokes?
Yes.
Like he and I are gonna get in on like really layering in the brushstrokes on that because he's got some fine manipulation, dog.
Excellent. That sounds like a quick roll versus their current DC is at 12. They have done 2 sabotages to you guys so far. Feel free to throw me any of your specialties or talents that you think can apply, or anything that would give you advantage.
Drone Daddy, because I am using Josh to be specific. And he's souped up. And then I've got my. I don't think Tech Head applies because it's not for piloting. So
yeah.
That's probably it. Yeah. Anime probably doesn't apply to Van Gogh.
But it might apply to
Some would say that
Godzilla.
many anime artists were inspired by Van Gogh.
That's true. That's true.
Godzilla, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, is everyone inspired by their predecessors?
Well, you'd hope so.
Some could say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Sorry.
know why you asked me to roll these dice?
What'd you roll?
I don't understand. I rolled 2 4s plus 3 for Drone Daddy plus 1 for Quick puts me at exactly 12 with 2 4s.
Dude, that's also a critical too.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's a success and a double.
Oh my god, it is.
You're always good at remembering that.
All right, I'm probably gonna reduce.
Derek, you've been gone for a little while. I don't know what's going on, but my dice are insane.
It's because I left the country.
Yes.
Now that I'm back, I've changed that.
All right. Also, Jeff, a paint can be cool, clever, or quick. It just sounded like a quick to me, but if you would like to argue for another one in the future, not that it's necessary because you roll beautifully, whatever.
Would have been 15 if it was cool.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Either way, I'm going to say you do such a good job with your crit. I'm going to reduce the difficulty from their sabotages back down, so you only need to roll an 11 again. And as you guys kind of watch Coolio sort of like shake his head as he comes out of this game, sort of stands up complaining about his ranking and how nobody knows what on earth they're talking about in the ranking system, he pulls out a like fine-tipped pen of a brush as well in one hand and a large sort of roller brush in the other. And with it, he's doing these streaks in here as he pulls it up to create even more depth and detail in the Starry Night section to allow for that effect to really set in that Kowboi Frezh started. And it looks awesome so far. And that brings us to round 2. We're doing 5 this time, Coolio. As it is your choice to either go again or send off one of your friends. Or
I'm gonna go again. I haven't played a lot tonight, so I'm just gonna kind of like take a bunch right now. I'm just gonna keep going.
All right.
Except what I'm gonna do now is like I want to bring the background and the foreground together, okay? Because that's what we're about. We're about bringing people together, setting willies free, all that kind of good stuff, right? So what I'm gonna do is I want to make one of those like tumbling swirls in the background of the Starry Night kind of merge with the fire that Godzilla is coming out, so it becomes this like swirling Godzilla thing that just sort of merges into the background.
Awesome.
Once more, I'm going to equip Josh with all of my tools. And I'm just going to fly him around. He and I are just really getting into it this time. We're just going to go together.
All right, then give me that 2d6. You would like to use clever this time? You can use clever this time. I would
like to use, if I could use cool just to be chill and just do this.
Yeah, sure.
I would. It's up to you.
It is.
If you say yes to that, I'll take it.
Cool, clever, or quick are the options for painting.
And because I'm doing like Godzilla now, so anime counts now, right?
Anime does count as long as you're depicting Godzilla, yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
You got another crit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I didn't roll a quit this time.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
roll a quit this time.
6 and a
I rolled
5.
well.
6 and a 5 bet.
6
Yeah.
and 5.
6 and a 5.
Near
All right, you've
good.
already
know.
succeeded.
It's crazy. It's 14, 15. It's 18.
Oh my god. All right, at this rate, you guys are probably going to...
I can leave again if you want.
No.
No, we
It's all
need
good.
these
It's
rolls.
all good. All right. So you guys watch as Coolio continues just like dipping his brushes into whatever paint he feels he needs, and his vision of what needs to come out is just like you're not seeing it, and then suddenly he does like a little flick of his wrist with Josh moving the brush, and it comes out, and you can see his vision suddenly, and it's amazing. With an 18, it has to be.
So good.
So good. All right. So you guys watch as Coolio does this, and then Coolio turns to yell at.
Let's go Big D. I haven't seen Big D in so
All
long.
right.
Excited.
Derek.
He just gives a thumbs up because he has to re-enable microphone permissions with the new OS.
Stupid update.
Yeah.
Reset
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
He's
it
got
always
default eye
does.
color right now, what's the most common eye color? Is it brown?
I think so.
Probably for a robot, it's going to be red.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right.
There's no irises. It's just like the glowing red lights.
Yeah. Yeah, unsettling.
Mhm.
So I do want to do a painting roll this time.
Okay.
I want to use my trait with my level up, crowdfunded, which you said that the paint is Wi-Fi enabled, so I'm going to inject a QR link where you literally cannot take a picture of this, you cannot video this mural that we're making unless you give us money at our Fundtreon.
my
we're
God.
poor.
Fundtreon.
Oh, yeah, your Fundtreon. Yes.
Are we doing
sure.
this
Not-
in like
Not
an office
FUN,
space?
FUND. We're all about
Sure.
it for the money.
Yeah,
But like, is this like the
Fundtreon.
office space thing where like you don't even notice because it's like a penny? Like every time somebody goes to take a picture, it just pulls like 1/100th of like 1 penny.
No, it'll just straight up like you go to like take a picture. I mean, I'm doing it in the old school way. I know we're in the advanced era. You go to take a picture and it just like it doesn't show anything, and then the link pops up like, "Hey, you gotta pay us." So either you can
yeah.
only enjoy it in person, or you gotta pay us.
All right.
How dare make people look at things in person?
I'll allow it. You've got
You will.
like micro Wi-Fi chips stashed in all of your paint, set up to do this. This sounds like a clever to me, and it's going to be your 2d6. Your DC is an 11.
Okay, and then because I am all things social media. Can I add my social media to this because you got to mark it?
Is this giving you a specialty boost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Fundtreon is a social media of sorts.
Oh my god. I mean, go for it, because honestly, whatever you roll doesn't matter, because Jeff is just going to sweep this whole thing anyway.
Oh, I thought you were going to totally take a shit on my dice rolls.
I thought it was like it's not really going to matter because you're going to roll 2 1s and it doesn't matter like how many pluses you get.
That's what I was expecting. The emotional wall came up where I would just been like, yeah.
No,
Right,
Had you
I'm
mad
thinking
lived that,
myself.
that's what I would have
So
expected.
mean.
What's the goal that I need to hit? I rolled a 5 and
11.
a 4. Then I got it with my
Yeah.
+2 of
All
social
right.
media. That's 11 exactly.
With that, you guys watch as D3 sprinkles what almost looks like glitter throughout your paint, causing it to kind of have this sort of iridescent sort of sheen to it that really pulls Godzilla and his like fire breathing out to a next level, not realizing that's the little tiny LED blinking of many Wi-Fi sort of chips that will cause anybody looking at it to have this marketing effect.
And I'm sprinkling it out of a McCormick bottle.
All right, who would you like to throw it to, D3?
I forgot that if we don't popcorn to the enemy, they stack on us. So I think it would probably be wise to popcorn to the enemy.
All right. So you guys watch as one of the patrol officers is going to pull out a foam sort of gun, a foam paint gun, non-violent, TM, and is going to do a sort of a blind effect. Who is currently painting on this round? Both Coolio, but it was with Josh, and D3 have done painting. So I would like both of you guys to give me a tough save versus 10. So do a tough versus 10 on this as they try to blind you with this sort of spray of cleaning product in your faces. Oh yeah, here's the ones.
So
that's 1-1.
That is 1-1. Yeah, you're right, D3.
2 pitches. 1, rock climbing. No, rhythm games, because I'm so shifty. And then 2, AR glasses. Wouldn't that help from getting stuff in my eyes?
Yes.
I say this because you have found my weakness. Toughness.
I'm not going to give you AR glasses because if I give it to you, then Derek, as an android, just will be immune to it.
I have specialized eyes, and I have an eye license.
You have an eye license for anti-ads eyes.
And blinding
I will
is a
take
type
rhythm
of ad.
dances. I will take rhythm dancing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What was
So
that?
D3,
Blinding
was
is
that a
type of
1-1
ad.
over there, Derek? Yeah.
I rolled a 3 and a 2, I'll have you know, but I do have specialized eyes, and if they could filter advertisements, I feel like blinding me is just an advertisement for seeing nothing.
Yeah. So you're like, you realize the updates has disabled your little windshield wiper effect on your eyes.
The firmware is mismatching with the software.
So it's causing no effect. You are going to have disadvantage on your next roll. Coolio, did you succeed?
I rolled an 11.
You did. So you managed to
I didn't think it was
get
possible.
Josh up in front of you as it sort of this cleaning product sprays across you, and he blocks it and all your important tech
Kevin
as well.
Costnering me.
Kevin Costner, like get
my
down,
Whitney
Mr.
Houston.
President effect.
I literally just compared myself to Whitney Houston. That's about right.
I would say so.
Absolutely.
In this game, yes, because
Nobody
of
can
how you
argue.
roll. All right. So as that happens, they are then going to yell at one of their friendly droids, their officer-friendly droids, who is going to try to do another... He's going to do another clean to try to counteract some of your great successes. I don't know that they can catch up with you, but they are going to try. That is just not enough, as they rolled an 11 on their kelp, which they need a 12. So you guys watch as one of the officer friendlies starts to try to like just scrub at the sky, and he's not able to get those like tar like paint black lines to come up. He is then going to yell and shake his fist at Sweet, who did this. And Sweet, it is your turn.
He also has to pay us 1 cash because he looked at our art.
1 credit, please.
1 cash.
Okay, so I would like to spend my personal prep to activate the large-scale paint sprayer.
Okay.
Item
Yes.
that we talked about last session.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna want to combine that with gray market goods
Okay.
and rollerblading.
Yes, you get rollerblading for sure.
So
this is everything you're doing.
This pass is doing sort of the larger fill-in because like Josh has been doing such a good job with like the detail work. And so like this is sort of like the base of Goshzilla so that like Josh can kind of go back in and do some like
Sorry, how did you pronounce his name?
Josh.
Oh, Goshzilla.
It's not quite right. Josh.
Oh, God.
Josh.
Josh. Gotta get it right.
Okay. Absolutely. You can definitely do that. That sounds like a fun use of your prep point. Is your paint gun just going to give you advantage or a boost on this or something else?
I have no idea. I didn't make a note of that. So what would you like it to be?
It's going to give you advantage.
Cool. And then which, what am I rolling with this?
That is going to be 2d6, and then I'm going to say it can be quick or it can be clever. Up to you.
I'll take
quick.
And
your DC is 11.
Okay. And you said advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
On one of your dice.
Okay.
Rollerblading would give you advantage on the other dice.
So that is a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. Beautiful. Did you get any criticals?
No.
Okay, 16.
I thought my 6 and a 5 were good enough. Jeez.
I was wondering if I could
my
lower
16
the DC.
total. I mean, like, I was pretty proud of it, but like,
No, it's great. It's great.
So.
It's great. I was just wondering if I could lower the DC as well. No. All right.
No, I'll try for that next time. I can always do better.
I guess not everybody can roll like Jeff.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so you easily fill in. You got this paint gun going, and I'm going to say this is an item you've activated with your prep, which means it's going to give you advantage on your painting checks for the rest of the scene. So that's pretty much like a permanent thing. Okay. So you guys watch as Sweet just like starts to fill in the neon coloring in the sky extra quickly, and it looks great. Who would you like to go next, Sweet? We still have 3 bad guys, and then Kowboi, Frezh, and Blood Riot.
I'm gonna throw it to Kowboi since I didn't throw it to Kowboi last time.
Okay.
So, what I would like to do on my turn is, since we got Godzilla done, and we're getting the rest of the colors of, like, the Starry Night done, I'm gonna do, like, some of, like, touch-up stuff to make it, like, look real, like, poppy out, I guess.
Yes. The fine detail on the scales.
Okay, so that is 5 and a 3 plus 7. That is 15.
Hey.
15, perfect. So with 15, you're able to just like get in there, get those details, adding sort of the sheen to some of the scales. Maybe you add Melonia Chase, who's the apiary CEO, to like the top of the tower, so she's getting blasted by the fire first.
Yes.
That looks so rad, Kowboi.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Now, would you like to throw it to one of the Keep 'em security patrolmen or to Blood Riot?
Blood Riot's the only one left in it from our team, right?
Yes.
I'll throw it to the enemy side.
Okay, so the security officer, the last remaining sort of android, is going to try. He is going to do a sabotage as well. He is going to try to. Let me double check his. He's going to do like a. Yeah, he's going to do a quick thing, a nimble, which is a +1 to his quick. As he activates his speed ability, which will be he is going to, let me see, he's gonna try to knock Kowboi Frezh, who is currently working on it. So Kowboi Frezh, what is your quick defense, as he's gonna do a speedy like side swipe at you?
All right,
and try to like cover you in sticky suds.
Quick defense is 8.
8. All right. So he is going to sort of like come up behind you as you're concentrating on these fine details, and you feel the just a sudden splash as an entire bucket of soapy water is poured on you, and you see some of the work at your fingertips start to like lose its shape in the water that's pouring down off of you as they rolled a 7 plus a bunch of their bonuses and washed you out, literally, raising your sabotage or your DC to 12 for your painting skills. And then some of the human security officers are going to start trying to paint or clean up. They are just going to use their quick as well. They don't make it. The first one doesn't make it with an 11 out of 12. And the second one, oh man, I am not rolling well. As you watch the two sort of human officers work together nobody can roll like Jeff, I know, to try to like swing back and forth, like just trying to chip off this paint, but it's hardening and drying against them. And that brings us to Blood Riot.
I want to attack one of the human officers.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're gonna do a tough attack, I assume, or would you like to do a quick attack?
I'd like to do tough and throw in martial arts.
Okay, yeah, so you're just gonna, what are you doing? Are you just gonna try to trip them? Are you trying to punch them? What does this look like?
If the attack goes off, my intention is to get them out of the scene, basically. Okay. So
you actually want to do damage. Okay, so they do have health bars. You could do damage. It is going to take more than one hit to do this, but you can, every time you hit, you're doing 1 point of health damage.
Okay.
And they do have they have 4 health points. So the same way you guys have a 6 where you're taking a set of damage each time you get hit is just like a 1 point on your marker. They have the same thing. Okay. But you can definitely do that. It's just not going to be a 1 turn thing.
Right. If I disarm them, is that more immediate?
What
in
you're
terms
essentially
of them not participating?
They're going to be able to participate. Unfortunately, it is going to be your thing that you can do is you can sabotage them, which increases their DC. Right now, you guys have 6 points in painting and they have 1 point in cleaning. They're just not able. I can't roll high enough to actually beat the DC, and you could make it so that I really can't roll because I have a chance right now. I've got a +4 on most of my cleaning skills. So if you increase that DC, now I do have a chance. I do.
I'm sorry. You don't.
So my recommendation for, yes, you can attack them, but the mechanical outcome would probably be an increase in sabotage DC.
Okay. So let me do that, and narratively we'll just say I'm making their tools a little harder to use, so things are just not as effective as they might.
It is hard to paint with broken fingers.
Grab a bunch of them and like throw them into the wild. Got it.
Oh, that's gonna be my last one, Derek.
Just poke an eye out.
Hard to hold that paintbrush there, isn't it?
Oh dear. All right. So give me a 2d6 plus your tough plus martial arts is fine for this.
Okie doke. 7. 12.
12. Yes, you beat their defense, which is 10. So you kind of watch, actually they have a plus, so there's 11 for tough for them. So you kind of manage to like yank some of their tools out of their hands as they're trying to scrape at this paint and just throw them away, causing them to have to go like down and get it, increasing their DC value to 13. Still doable, but much, much harder for me. All right. And that does make you go to the top of round 3. Blood Riot, you can choose who goes first, or you can choose to go first again.
I'll just go first again, so I can attack the other human guy similarly.
Got it. Go for it.
So that is 13
imagining
this
she's
time.
just going over to him like, see what I did to him?
Yeah, pretty
Your
much.
turn.
It worked so well the first time. And she's not
So
super bright,
if you
so
rolled
she's just
a
gonna do it again.
13, that beats their sort of tough defense, so that brings it up to a 14. I can still do that if I roll like 5s and 6s.
But so yeah, anything's possible with rolling 2
Anything's
sixes,
possible.
Yeah. Well, and then you get a critical,
want
and
me
we
to
all
roll
know
for
that
you?
that's like the best.
Do you want me to roll for you?
It's okay. Blood
Want to
Riot.
go to the bullpen?
Yeah,
Pulling-
yeah. You
pulling
want to
a
roll so that it's actually like a decent
mid-inning reliever?
competition instead of a wash on one side. Blood Riot. Who would you like to go next?
I'll throw to one of the bad guys.
Okay.
One of the humans.
Sure. You watch as the Keepa manufacturing guys go and try to collect their tools. The DC for painting is now a 14 for them, or cleaning. So they are going to try to sabotage you guys back. They're going to do another high pressure clean. Let me see who did the last few actions. So Blood Riot and who
Kowboi
else?
Frezh was before me.
Yeah, I hit him recently. So I think I haven't hit Coolio yet. So Blood Riot and Coolio. Oh no, I did with the thing. It was Sweet and Blood Riot haven't been hit yet. So both of you guys give me a tough save versus 10, please.
To be fair, you've tried to hit me.
That's just
Okay.
2d6 plus
Mister
my
can't
tough.
roll below 11. Sorry.
That's
You should try it,
2d6
it's fun.
plus tough.
Yes, 2d6 plus tough plus any of your specialties you think would adhere here. This is a sudsy bath, so anything you think that would help you not get soaked on.
I do have tough defense at 1.
This is a save, not a defense. So your tough defense is 8 plus some other stuff. I'll
Yeah, no, that's fine.
yeah.
Tough save. Tough save.
Well, the tough defense would just incrementally increase your. Oh no, I see what you're saying. I got it.
Yeah, it increases. You're right. It does incrementally increase your defense. So instead of like 7 plus a bunch of stuff, it's 8 plus a bunch of stuff. I just need to find it, but I might need to pull up the book when we're done for the day.
Yeah,
I
that makes
got
sense
a
because we're
10 on
rolling and
my
not
save.
a static. Okay. So I have a question, Kipser.
Yes,
I have
yes.
getaway. So are we in a situation that we could consider me running away?
I would
from-
consider running away as a good way of defending against this.
Okay. Then I have advantage on that roll
Excellent,
because
go
of
for
the
it.
getaway trait.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
absolutely. And Mitra, did you find anything that you would like to?
No, just basic on this, so 10 for me.
10 for you. Okay, great. So you just got it. And sweet. Uh-oh. Not rolling well?
Not so much. Because my tough is a +0.
Mm-hmm.
And I roll a 7, even rolling with advantage.
Oh, all right. So with that, you will have disadvantage on your next roll. Blood Riot, you managed to just like get a hand up in time to block them from spraying you too badly in the face with some suds. So you managed to keep your vision. So-
I'm so sorry. Can prep actions be used for rerolls?
Yeah, so prep actions, you guys all have 1 prep point. So, or sorry, what
Mel,
was
what use that, dude?
Melissa
She
used
already
her
did.
prep point
Oh.
to create a paint gun, which will give her
Got
advantage
it,
on
got it.
painting
Wasn't there
for
a
the
group
rest.
one that was up for grabs though?
There is a group 1 up for grabs.
There is, though I don't actually see that spending a prep. So it's boosting a roll, boosting a defense, activating items, ignore a harm penalty, reduce damage taken, negate a source of disadvantage, or narrate a flashback. So I don't actually think it's a straight reroll.
Okay.
No, it is reduced. Yeah. You're right. It isn't a reroll. Not in this game. I think Cypher it would be. All right.
So I get
with
disadvantage. Thank you,
disadvantage
my try,
on your
for
next
trying.
roll.
Sorry, man.
That's fine. The dice roll the way the dice roll.
All right. And then they're going to yell at one of their robots, who is going to then also try to do a cleaning attack. Nope, that I rolled a 3 and a 2, so you watch as this robot just slips on its own suds, not even able to make it up onto the sky. And it is going to go to Kowboi Frezh. What are you doing on round 3?
All right. Is it possible to sabotage one of the cleaning bots?
Yes. You guys, they do have a sabotage 14 right now, so you can increase that DC for them, or you can do some painting. But yes, absolutely, you can sabotage one of the robots specifically.
Can I hack them? So that
yes, they do have information on hacking. Yes, so you can try to hack them. They are, where is it? They would be a DC officer friendly, blah blah blah. God, I swear I just read this. So yes, give me the hack check, which will be with your clever. Alert. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, friendly hacker has achieved min access to the network. Okay, so you are in a hostile environment, which makes it a increased DC. So I believe it's a DC 12 that your DC is trying to make.
Okay, DC 12.
They have an alert ability.
Oof.
That I gave them.
Nope, that's an 8. Don't
8.
Don't hit it.
So you kind of like pull out your hacker suite and try to like zone in on one of these officer friendlies, but unfortunately you're not able to get past their Keepa manufacturing firewalls. Who would you like to go next?
Okay. How many
they still have 3 people, 3 active bodies, and then I believe D3, Sweet, and Coolio also need to go. So we got 3-3.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to Sweet, since she was so sweet of her to send it back to me.
All right, Sweet.
Okay, so I am going to okay, so I don't have prep left for that. So I think I am going to try to just take one of these out. So I am going to go in the stealth direction.
Oh, okay.
So I want to
so if you guys want to, like, I keep hearing Kowboi Frezh, Blood Riot, and Sweet have all kind of looked at attacking. So they have 4 health points. So it would take 4 actions for you guys to take one of them out permanently from this competition, just so we're all clear. And completely possible, you guys can just dogpile these guys and they wouldn't stand a chance.
Okay. So I think I'm going to use maybe my knowledge of gray market goods might help me kind of, because I don't necessarily have the hacking so much, but I sort of know how to connect and reconnect and make things screwy sometimes. So I'm angling for my stealth combined with my gray market goods to do some quick.
So you want to do like a quick attack on one of them?
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to choose to action. Let me stealth and security. So if we're doing a sort of disable sort of stealth, a 2d6 plus clever versus 5 plus security level, they are, I would say that would be a level 4. So this would be a level 9 to hit them with their quick.
Okay. And then I was just looking back at my security specialist again. So if anyone after, so like I'm thinking about this narratively. Like once I've taken a look at this, then I can like, well, actually somebody in the group, if they're trying to do it, that since I've taken a second to look at this, then I can give them a +1.
Okay.
Because I can tell them what to look at. So I'm kind of seeing this as sort of being a thing that I have to do before then I can give somebody else a boost.
Fair enough. Sounds good. I think that works. And don't forget, you have disadvantage on one of your dice.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'll take that now.
Great.
That went from a 5 to a 1.
Ooh, brutal.
And a 6 on the other dice.
So that is 7.
7 plus 3 plus 3.
Yeah, that makes it
13.
Over. Beautiful. So you are you hitting one of the sort of the keep the humans or one of the androids, friendly officers?
I was thinking android because I was doing more gray market goods stuff. So it was sort of like how they connect to each other. Yeah.
All right. So you come up behind one of the officer friendlies and just grab a handful of cables as you rush by on your rollerblades. You have done 1 point against him. He has 3 health points left. And that brings us to, who would you like to call out next?
I'll pass it back to them.
Back to them. That android turns around and tries to whack you back. It is going to be he's going to try to do a sort of a tough defense against a tough attack on you. He will legitimately hit you back. So that is going to be, let me see. What is your tough defense suite?
7.
I put the defense ability, information in the Discord. Okay, so if you have 7, that is going to be a hit because I rolled 7 plus his tough information. That means you are going to mark the first checkbox on your health tracker at the bottom.
So I have a question here.
Yes.
So was there time after our incursion and rescue of Dan and all of those things to have healed? Because I had 2 minor injuries from that.
Yeah. Sorry. You definitely would have been full health before this. I believe that is. If you only had the 2 minor injuries, that is only the scene. Want to say I'll double check the rules, but I'm fairly certain that is only for that specific scene, and then the minor injuries will disappear. And
so then I'm back to having 1 minor injury again from this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then the second android is going to try. He's also going to actually try to sabotage one last time. And before we all break down into just an outright brawl, oh my god.
Before?
So
I'm sorry. I feel like we're mid brawl.
We're mid brawl. Yeah. Well, I just rolled snake eyes, so I think I'm about to get beat up quite a lot, actually.
What happened when you crit fail?
You did have an offer. You did have an offer for a pinch dice roller. And you passed.
I did. I should have let Jeff roll for me. It's my bad. I need to. This game hates me and loves Jeff. I usually roll well.
For real.
All right. Because I rolled a crit fail, as they are snake eyes, this second robot is the undamaged one is just going to like get water in its components and fritz, and you can see it is going to do 2 points of damage to itself. I think
it's also got the Doors 11 update. It just happened right now.
You could just hear it saying, "No, I said later.
I said delay. I said delay.
Wait 30 minutes. Wait 30 minutes.
It hasn't been 30 minutes.
Later. All right, so there's 1 human left. It's going to throw it to, but the android is going to throw it to Coolio and not to its last companion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do I have to fight stuff?
No,
no, you can paint.
No,
you were doing such a good job with painting that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
I'm really just over here finger painting with Josh. You guys like I'm not even noticing. Just like, yeah, that's so pretty.
Okay, Bob Ross.
Josh. And then behind, there's like a melee going on, and I have no idea it's happening. I'm gonna turn around, everyone's gonna be dead. Like,
yeah, we need to paint with blood.
Oh, finishing
God.
touches.
No, man.
That stuff won't
All right.
be able to block the signal. Just FYI, if you want to paint with blood, it's not going to be effective.
I mean, the backdrop is the other, and this is just how we sign our initials to it.
I see. Coolio, if you want to legitimately do the painting competition aspect of this, I would love that. If you want to give me like a 2d6 plus
I did the first 2 rounds, but what is this?
You did.
I think what I'm gonna focus on now is, you know how like with some of the Godzillas, like the spine lights up and everything.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go for adding those like highlights, dog. I'm gonna try to get like those effects. You know?
I know
Like,
that
yeah.
you were not here during the little opening, but some of the examples I gave that Splash Damage could do for their paint, holographic, iridescent, glowing, flowing, and neon colors, food flavored, and LED filled. So you can absolutely get something that just filled with lights and will, maybe you have it programmed on a timer because you're good with that with Josh. So you can have it like light up on the back and then light up the fire and then start again in a loop.
This is just like Sexy Rexy in the freaking jungle. Like when she gets going, she had like one of her skins. She's like metallic and everything. And then like in between the metal plates and everything, she's basically like a big like lizard thing that just like burrows and moves around and like slashes and such and everything. So I'm just gonna basically kind of do that.
Okay.
But instead of like red, because red's kind of like evil dog, you know, I'm gonna do something nicer. I'm gonna do like a nice light blue, not like dark blue, but like,
nice.
you know, like a nice sky blue, maybe a little fluorescence up in that bitch.
You know,
what I'm
the
saying?
food also
Absolutely
has,
beautiful.
the paint also has food capabilities. So a secret, you should make it taste like blue raspberry because no one's gonna be able to lick the sky.
Oh, dude, yes, I should make it.
Blue raspberry.
Absolutely
Edible.
combine the like different paints to cause this like glowing food smelling /
And
tasting effect.
While this amazing dice roll is coming, I would like to take a moment to welcome Raiders from High Shelf Collective. Welcome on in.
Hello.
Welcome.
I am rolling snake eyes while all my players are trouncing me in a paint / melee brawl that's just broken out because they decided to beat up the
You
evil
can't
security.
spell paint without pain.
Do you want me to roll his crit?
You
Go
got
for
a
it.
crit?
Roll his crit really fast?
Go for it.
Yeah,
I said, do you want me to roll?
So I'm rolling ones and Jeff is
You got
rolling 2
6s.
6s.
Tell me.
There's no
I
way.
got 2 5.
What the
2
fuck?
5s. Oh my god.
You want to roll me? You want to see me roll this crit? Roll
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even know what
All
I'm adding
right.
to this. Pools is 13 plus Drone Daddy is 16. And then if you let me have anime, we're up to 17, I think.
All right.
Something like that.
So
And
with
the
the
crit.
critical, you reduce the sabotage that they had done on you. So that like pool from when Kowboi Frezh had gotten doused with some of the suds and soaps, you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? Isn't right. And you just like clean it up and repaint it, and it sparkles and is beautiful with the LED loop lighting system, and you can get that faint whiff of like blue raspberry as this pale blue lit sort of backing this pale blue effect across Goshzilla's back, beautifully animated with your anime skills. You're familiar with that.
Like, hey guys, look at him. Oh my god, what are you doing? What? What?
All right. And that means I think D3, you haven't gone yet this round, have you?
I don't
No,
think so.
it's
But
only
you have 1 left, right?
Yeah. it's one
D3
baddie
and 1 human patroller.
I'll give it to the baddie.
Okay,
And
the
then so that
baddie
the
is
other can
going to like just try to prounce on Blood Riot for throwing away their tools. They are Blood Riot. I need your quick defense as they're gonna like whip some tools and throw them at your face or at head, non-violently. In our sort of non-violent but now not game. So your quick defense is 7 plus your ability. plus any other skills, or this is where you have like the +1 to tough defense. I think that's where this would apply. That this is how you would get that value. So, but it should be 7 plus your ability at least.
I feel like this is kind of just trying to get out of the way. So, wondering if martial arts and role playing can come into play.
Unfortunately, I get to roll this time, so it is just 7 plus your ability plus any of the defensive things.
9.
9. Okay, so I beat it. I rolled 7 plus a bunch of bonuses, which means you get a wrench to the face that knocks you back a little bit, as just like a giant-sized wrench. You don't know why they have it in here. Like, who needs a wrench that big? As you get a little nosebleed come down as you take 1 minor injury.
So one of these Street Fighter talents that I have is called No Pain, which is the first time you mark a damage box 1 or 2 in a fight. Do not mark damage.
Okay, so you just wipe that blood off and like suck it back up, and it doesn't hurt at all anymore. Nothing happens. And it's at the last person
for like a very generous nose fight.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
If you can dodge wrenches, you can dodge anything.
Yep. Oh my god. That dodgeball was great.
But apparently I can take them.
Doesn't hurt.
Such a good movie. D3, last action of this round. Go for it.
Okay, so I know you mentioned the paint can make food smells. Can it also like emit anything? Like, here's what I'm thinking. Either I want to find a fog machine somewhere around to make the breath smoky, or I just want the paint to do it.
I would say you can have a holographic particle effect paint.
Nope, real smoke. It's gotta be the real thing.
Real smoke. Has to be real smoke. Give me Basquiat and Pantone and everybody, they're just in the scaffolding behind you. Give me like a persuasion roll, because they probably would have that kind of stuff, because they do like theatrics while they're doing the paint competitions. So we're going to do, this is a persuasion, so that's a cool check. They are friendly with you, so there's no increase in DC. It is going to be a 10 though, but it is completely possible. I think this is very in your skill set.
1 second. I'm going to roll a d6 to see if they know me.
I think you actually already did that, like the first time you met Basquiat, I want to say.
Did I?
And also, they do know you because they've been talking to your team for the last while. All right, get to me one more, but I think, you guys have been like hanging out. So yeah, they know you. But I know it's your ability, so roll for it.
Oh, I mean, it just makes, if they already know me, it just makes them like me or not, which I rolled a 5.
Yes, they know you.
Okay. So yeah, my social roll is boosted, though it doesn't tell me how it's boosted.
They know you and like you, in fact.
Yeah, I'll just roll the 2d6 and see. I don't think I have anything here to help. Yeah, it's all conspiracy, bureaucracy, all that stuff.
All right.
Okay, what do I need? Because I have a
10.
2 and cool. I rolled a 10 exactly. It's a 3.
All right.
Yeah, 3, 5, and 2.
So you like skate up the scaffolding, kind of zooming around as you get up there, and then just like request this smoke machine from the sky painters, and they're like kind of shocked to see you come by, and they're like, yeah, of course. And they give you this sort of mini smoke machine that you can it's magnetized, and you can lock in place and cover and camouflage with paint to match your painting. And you zoom back and you put it in place, and you get those right colors. Maybe Coolio helps refine it because he's been like the lead painter on this effect. He's locked in. Just like as if he's playing a Legends game.
Legion.
You don't even know me, dog.
I'll get the right one day.
Lancers, dog.
Oh my God. All right, and then that will say As you come back and finish that off, D3, the keep of manufacturing start like blowing whistles, and you see a bunch of them just like abandoning the CL they were fighting against some of, or trying to clean up after some of the other art gangs around the area, and they're like scattering as clear as a cheer goes up along the painters around the sort of the outskirts of this promenade, and you guys feel the zoop as the sky turns on and nothing comes through as the paint completely blocks it. You have trounced them. You got like 8 successes against their 1 success. You beat them up a bunch. You have absolutely stopped apiary, as there is just the blasting of music as Basquiat like yells into his microphone about the success of the painters. The iconic Burger Kongs have this beautiful burger that is 3D, and you can smell the effect of the paint. And you got like the Bankskis have all done sort of the apiary CEO getting flounced in their sort of art style, graffiti art style, with like a red balloon just like floating off in the distance and a bee getting squished down. The hipster crew have done some sort of like hyper minimalistic, realistic recreation of some sort of Salvador Dali painting. You see Zhao has gotten their group out, and they've done some incredibly elaborate sort of guerrilla art style sculptures that are coming out and pulling out of the paint on top of whatever they have painted in there. So it almost looks like a giant, almost sharp form of a Greek statue, just like fully visible and coming out of the wall. And there's cheer, and everybody starts to like pull out just food to share, and there's music, and everybody's celebrating. And you see some of the people in the hive, the lights start to kind of go down, doom, 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 as the power starts to disable, and a bunch of people start leaving the hive as you have stopped whatever sort of advert was going to happen outside, and some of the people inside kind of realized what was going on and have chosen this moment to kind of like leave the hive and join the promenade, and those in the promenade. And you have succeeded in saving all of the people that you care about. A week goes by. You find that Professor J has the promise paint has stayed up, and during the day you do still get like the sky in some parts, and the paint is strong and really appears, but you get that luminous effect of a daytime, and then at night just the vibrancy of all the art and the work that everybody had come together to create is fully visible, and everybody has got their little names painted underneath it, and it's still, everybody's talking about it in the promenade. Do you guys think you would have released information about what apiary was doing to the general public, to the promenade only, or somewhere in between, or not at all?
I feel like it would be a conversation with D3, because D3 is the social media expert of the group, I think. Like, so, like, we've got all that data and stuff that, like, Cool and Kowboi got. Like, can you, like,
you do
send
know
that out
that
on some of your feeds?
Part of the investigation is still ongoing, and you know that this would be information that might tip people off, or it might be good as a means of convincing people that this is what happened. So there's checks and balances to think about, because you know that there are dreamers out there now.
And I know, Derek, you missed the last couple episodes, so like there was definitely we downloaded a whole mess load of
it was
information
like
that we
mind
stole.
Control.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was the effects that you just stopped were because of a dreamer called,
and like hyper productivity, basically, like solely focused on work.
I'm like a bunch of weird freaking robots, dog. Like,
Yeah.
dog, come on. What's robots for?
That's true. All of those little
Maybe
coders.
we can just let the information out, and it doesn't need to be traced back to us.
Well, what I'm curious about is, and these are the details I'm not going to know, is if there is like an investigation ongoing. I'm assuming, is there even like a judicial or like legal system in this place?
There is. It is pretty good, but you know that some of the like 280 seats that are being taken by the sort of the governmental bodies in each of the wards, they're not all, completely pure-hearted. You also, the investigation I was referring to is your investigation in a way, because you guys have started to gather information on Dreamers, and you learned a little bit more about Derek, who is the other Derek who you rescued in episode 1. And you learned a little bit about your prime minister the other day as well. We don't need to get, I'll fill in some blanks throughout the week, but
yeah, like I can see a world where we're seeding little bits of things, where it's just dropping some stuff on message boards here or there, where it's sort of the like random picture and whatever, just to start sort of this conversation happening.
Right. That's what I was thinking, is like there's a middle ground here. Like obviously you don't want to tip off the wrong people, but I think that giving investigators or the right people data points to make their spider web, you know how in every detective show is like there's a spider web of this person's connected to this, blah blah. Putting some of that information out would be beneficial, and then eventually releasing all of it, but it would have to be tactical.
So if you're doing that this kind of like, I needed to ask this to have information to give you a little bit of an outline of, so after a week of this, the hive has become almost a paradise, although you still continue not to have like food support or anything from Apiary Inc. that you did, and they still exist in the hive. Not everybody has left the towers, but you get a lot more people, and you've kind of created a community, and a lot more skill sets have joined the promenade that help build it up into a proper society. D3 and probably Coolio and Sweet kind of create sort of tiny little packets and find little forum areas where they can release information. And because you did this in small breadcrumbs, you realize pretty quickly, before any sort of larger release of information, that somebody is clamping down on any information you try to release to the public. It is completely either deleted from the net or just like laughed into oblivion through a bunch of troll accounts or bot accounts. The safety patrol presence in the promenade has lessened, though, so you do feel good about that. And but you've got this thing where it is a little bit weird every time you try to release this little bits of information, maybe looking more into 54 LAR. It's like something is deliberately blocking you. Someone is aware of you now and has been blocking you. And then all of you guys on your AR glasses or eyes get caller unknown, ding, 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 caller unknown, ding, 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 as you get a phone call. Do you pick up?
I mean, if we do anything like we do now, we see if we recognize a number and we wait for it to go to voicemail.
Actually, I have a system set up.
Text.
Yeah, I have a system set up where if they want me to accept an unknown call, they have to give me 3 cash.
Or an Orange Julius.
Or an Orange Julius.
They're pretty equal in value.
So nobody would pick up an unknown
No,
caller?
I would
Blood
answer.
definitely does.
Yes.
I would
Very
definitely I would troll an
having
unknown
burner
caller.
calls.
You would troll. Sweet would not. Sweet voicemail. Coolio
would answer. Yeah.
Coolio does. And Kowboi Frezh, would you pick up an unknown call?
No, I'd be like, oh, this is a scam call. Just let it ring.
All right. Yeah. I do what Melissa does. I voicemail it. I actually use the Google Assist and make them talk to a robot for a while to see if they talk at all. I'm that kind of dick. But they're scammers, so they deserve it. Okay, so Coolio, Blood Riot, D3, you try to troll them. You don't get any cash from it. Would you still pick up if they reject your cash request? Or would you
I mean, yeah,
it?
I would troll that, but then I would just also answer the call and just, if they're trying to get information or scare me, I just wouldn't play the game. I would just either shit post on the phone. Yeah.
You three answer and realize you're in a conference call together. Hello, callers. Welcome. You are live on air. Are you ready for this? Welcome to the Max Factor.
Thank you for considering me to be alive.
Yo. Hey.
Yo,
What?
So what up, Team Dum Dum? I got some things I need you to look into. You got your
Actually, dog, we're Team Sparkle Doom Crisis.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to be aware of you. Anyway, so this is for the Fundion people out there. Yo, my peeps, any Max Factors want to wave back? I'm always happy to hit me up. Give me a Julius. Anyway, you guys
they're really expensive, dog.
Yeah. Welcome to the Singularis, and you guys need to do some research.
Thank you.
You need to look into Canopus Hiru and Oscar A. Johnson for me, and I'll reach out when you guys have some information. Don't worry, I'm always watching you. Apparently, this is entertainment for the podcasters. Am I right? All right, thanks. Cool, guys.
I know all about cannabis. Oh,
he hung up.
Oh.
You guys were live.
I know.
So yes, anybody who didn't pick up heard Julio responding to Mac live on the podcast air. As you guys received 2 names that he asked you to look into. And he seems to be pushing you to join the Singularis. And this is where we are going to end tonight with 2 new names, Canopus Hiru and Oscar A. Johnson. And he wants you to look into them.
We rock climbed the world.
Cannabis.
All right. Jeff, what's going on?
I don't know. Let's ask my tray. What's going on?
My dad plays games on YouTube where I make system agnostic or multi-system tabletop content that centers the human patients.
Awesome. As for us, let's talk first about our dear friend Steven, who has been having a good week or so as Huckleberry, this wonderful Weird West RPG that he's been working on for a while now, is finally in the limelight, getting some love. You can find it in 2 places right now: the backer kit, where you can get your physical, fancy, awesome copies of it, and all sorts of cool little gadgets and gizmos. You get things like dice and a big old war bag. You get some cards and all sorts of stuff. Or if you want to do some digital stuff, go check out the bundle of freaking holding. The freaking was just accentuating, but the bundle of holding, freaking Huckleberry's up there, so you can check it out there. And once you see how awesome it is, you're gonna be like, well, now I need to go get the physical copy of it, and so that's what you should do. So there you go.
Oh, it's almost like you should run some of those games, Jeff.
I am. I'm literally running it on every Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm also still stuck. I think Gazmo is your new main on Legions of Lancer, right?
What, dude? That's not my main. Come on, man. That's my ARAM. That's my ARAM account. What the hell's wrong with you? Go telling people that. Anyhow, as for stream, we're scheduled a little weird this week because we're missing some folks. So we got a couple of our folks are out of town this week, so we're pretty light actually. I think our next live stream is probably Saturday with Huckleberry. So you should come and check that out. As I've been running, I started this past Saturday, going to continue it this Saturday. We're playing through some Veils and Vengeance, which is the scenario I wrote for Huckleberry, so you can come watch more of that. And then next Monday, we're planning to do more We're in Danger, which is my game for Halloween spooky season. So you should come watch that as well.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on Tuesday with more of this. And check out the YouTube page. All sorts of stuff up there. You know, even if we're not live streaming, you can go check out some other games like Call of Cthulhu and Legend in the Mist and Conan and all sorts of good stuff.
We have played a lot of games.
We have a lot. We're closing in on 1,000 videos, I think.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And we do
Really?
have they have played other. If you like cyberpunk, they've played Otherscape, and they've played what is the blue ship one? Never mind.
The blue
The
ship
blue
one?
ship one? I was going to say Blade Runner.
Orbital Blue.
But,
We played Blade Runner.
Orbital
that's true.
Blues.
The blue ship one.
Orbital Blues.
Orbital Blues.
Hey,
We've done
I
that.
blew it.
I don't know if that's cyberpunk though.
Science.
That's Moody Cowboys.
Oh, whoops.
Blue ship.
Never
one.
mind.
Now I want to know what the hell you're talking
I'm
about.
gonna
I
go
know,
back
but check
to
out YouTube.
Bragg
Watch
Empire.
all the videos.
Bragg Empire.
And then
Let's
Phil
go.
gives her
That one
what she was
didn't
talking
have.
about.
That was a cyberpunk.
Whoops.
though.
You could probably run that as cyberpunk if you run it, but it has to be probably more localized. But we played it as like space opera. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Lots of games.
well, that's that. Yeah. So we're gonna do a little raid. We're gonna carry forward the raid because we got raided by a bunch of awesome people. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. We're gonna be raiding some Happy Jacks. So have a great rest of your night. We'll see y'all later.